What is going on, guys? This is Bill from WPS Reptiles in Kenosha, and today I am with Badgerland Reptile Rescue, and we are in Midlothian, Illinois at Reptile Uproar. Reptile Uproar is an educational event that is put on by Crosstown Exotics. Crosstown Exotics is a reptile education program here in Northern Illinois. They do reptile birthday parties, school assemblies, festivals all over the state, and they are incredible guys, and they have an incredible collection of animals that they like to share for educational purposes. So come with me today. Let's check out Reptile Uproar. Nice. Oh, look at the little bird. Oh, sweet. So Mike and Colin and the team at Crosstown have tables displayed everywhere with, they kind of broke them up with different species. So there's like a tortoise section, there's a frog section, there's a lizard section, there's an invert section. All right, guys, so this actually is really cool. This is an African lungfish. They are a nearly prehistoric fish species that can actually, they have lungs and can survive out of water for quite some time. This is a really cool thing to see at this event.
They're kind of like a pet rock. I mean, they don't really like. Yeah, I have mine in like these big agriculture tubs, and like sometimes I'll hear them moving the stuff in their like tub around.
Colin from Crosstown is going to do a couple stage presentations at 11:30 and 1:30. We're going to check those out.
A frog. What else? Yeah. Lizards can be amphibious. Yes. Salamander. What else? That kid. But this is the exception in the sense that they're a river toad, or a species that likes hanging out in the water. So he's got webbing between his toes. But if you found a toad here in Illinois, they won't have any webbing between their back toes. In Illinois, alligator snapping turtles are only found in southern Illinois. Now, so we just want to stay seated, okay? So, alligator snapping turtles have the 5th strongest bite force on the planet at roughly around 1,000 pounds per square inch. So this is Chubbs. And we've had Chubbs since 2017, 2018. And so he's getting up there in age. He's roughly around 20 to 25 pounds. Alligators are the 2nd largest reptile in North America, the largest being the freshwater croc, or the North American crocodile, which is pretty cool, the American croc, I should say. Pretty cool. Alligator. And he's named Chubbs after our buddy Carl Weathers. R.I.P. Carl. Cool. Yes. Yep, just like puppies. This is like a swamp puppy, which I think is actually a term that people use for them. Very cool. Awesome. Yes. He is 33 years old, so he's been a member of AERP for roughly like 2 or 3 years now. And tortoises can live 75 to 100 years. The oldest tortoise living today is 191, I believe. All right, and Mrs. Cuddles is an albino Burmese python. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. The 4th annual Reptile Uproar, and make sure to check out all the exhibits. We appreciate you guys being here on an amazing day.
Yay!
Wow, look at that.
I had to get outside where it's quiet. I've been a huge fan of reptile education now for quite some time. Colin and Mike do an amazing job at educating the public on these animals. We don't want people to be afraid of these animals. There are a lot of people who are afraid of reptiles. There are a lot of people who perpetuate the myths about reptiles. We all heard that story that the lady had the snake laying next to her in bed and the veterinarian said that it was sizing her up to eat her. We all know that's hilarious and very silly, but there are people who don't keep these animals who might believe something like that and continue to perpetuate these myths that these animals are dangerous and deadly, that they can eat people. And we really want to work against some of those myths. We want to balance the respect for these animals and eliminate the fear. So the other thing is, I don't want people interacting with my reptiles at a show and then going out in the wild and just grabbing with and playing with any animal that they find in the wild, any snake or lizard or whatever. We want to respect the animals and we want to know what we're interacting with. But it's an important piece to the reptile hobby that we are educating everybody on these animals and on the legit facts and kind of squash some of the myths about these animals too. And I think everybody in the reptile hobby, from the snake breeder to the person who keeps maybe 1 or 2 leopard geckos, we all have a responsibility to educate about how important these animals are, the role that they have in their environments, and why they're worth living and preserving. Not, the only good snake is a dead snake mentality we really need to eliminate. So I am really glad that Colin and Mike and the team, the whole team at Crosstown, had put on this event. I was really grateful to be invited to this and to share in the whole opportunity of educating. And we appreciate you guys watching this video today. I got locked out, so I gotta walk back around the other way. My bad.